What's up, guys, and welcome to this week's episode of How Not to Summon a Scenario. It was supposed to be, what sport would you bring to the Wizarding World? But Jim had many questions and went on a tangent.
I still have many questions. We've done part 2, and I still have 1,000 questions.
We'll eventually get to a Wizarding World Q&A. Enjoy the episode.
What's up? No, that's not happening. It's not happening.
It's your scenario.
No, it's not.
It is, though.
You came up with it.
I didn't come up with it. You came up
technically
with
did.
it. No, you wanted to do Harry Potter, and you...
No, I said, shall we do Harry Potter? And you were like, what do we do? And I was like, oh, sport. And you went, yes.
There we go. So you came up with it.
Right.
What's up, guys? Welcome to this week's episode of How Not to Summon a Scenario, where we ask the important questions. Like, what sport would you use to better the Wizarding World?
Sheeny on we go, laughing loud with the crazy show. Really long title.
It's a really long title, but we're
Wizard
in it.
Sports.
It's
what?
done. It's done.
no, there we go. Wizard Sport. What? There you go.
So, Jimmy, what sport are you bringing to the Wizarding World with Wizarding rules?
So, just before we go any further, we're, the wizarding elephant in the room. There's no Sheeny. He's in fucking Mexico.
He's in Mexico.
What a knob.
Having a romantic Christmas break.
Paying for all those child support that he's been holding out on for years.
He's been running with a cartel.
You see Narcos? Like that. But with child support. Instead, he's shipping money over there.
Yeah, he's trying to hide it from British.
Yeah.
British prying eyes from the government.
Have you got anything to declare?
Absolutely not. He's got it taped to his body.
What, just like out to the sides, like starfish?
Like a T-pose. Nope. Has to go through the metal detector sideways.
Ooh. Oh, he'd be alright with that, though.
Yeah.
I reckon he definitely gets Anya in on it. Alright? She'd be like the mule.
I don't know where you're hiding anything. I don't want to know. I do not want to know.
Hey, Sheeny's been working that pocket for years. So. He's not even here. He can't defend himself.
Practice.
Yeah. He's not here. He can't defend himself.
No, so it is just me and Jimmy.
Right, sports.
And who better to bring sports to the podcast than a guy that watches football and a guy that's kind of interested in a handful of sports?
You like hockey?
I do like the NHL. I like basketball.
Just a quick shout out. You'll like this. HOTC Sevens, which does football, did a story on what the fuck's going on with Hull City at the moment. I watched it today. It's brilliant. It's his third.
Falling apart.
Oh, wait. It's the third instalment of his in 3 years.
About LC.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
It's his club.
It's falling apart, mate. It's falling apart.
You'll love it,
Just
by the way.
Poor decisions throughout. Coaches are just getting strapped with bad clauses from owners.
So we're relegating Hull City to the Wizards League.
Where they might win something again.
They might.
It's been 15 years.
Technically, you could create your own player. All right? All of a sudden, the owners are there. Hold on a minute. Make their own players, you say? They could. Right. So we're going to go through it. You've got what sports have you got in the Wizarding World? Have they just got chess,
Quidditch,
and Quidditch?
Wizard's chess is just chess with pieces that move by themselves.
That's Wizard's chess. Just what it is.
It's not like three-dimensional chess or anything. It's just big chess
Yeah,
where
but they got
pieces
ride
move
on
themselves.
pieces and shit.
Yeah, but Wizarding chess, just the pieces move by themselves. It's like a Jumanji board.
I have a question about that as well. You probably won't know it, but I'd like you to take an educated guess
Okay.
at that Wizarding chessboard, right? You know they have to be the pieces, yeah?
Yeah.
Does that mean in olden times everybody had to be the pieces and you just stabbed people? Just straight up killed them?
Probably not. It was probably a much less violent version of that. Because they destroy the pieces because it's a Slytherin chessboard.
Are you sure? Because when I go through that,
And
I'm like... When I go through like wizard sports and wizard things...
You can just, with the statue pieces, the big ones, you can just use Reparo when it's done to fix it.
Yeah, maybe. Well, fair enough.
And it goes back to what it was.
But they can do that with wizards as well.
You can't repair a dude.
We've seen the
You
repair a dude.
You can't do
listen,
it.
They're like bone regrow.
You cannot do it. Yeah, Skelegro, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't repair a
Stab-be-gone.
dude. Stab-be-gone.
The nurse is in the hospital. Oh, let me get me stabby gone.
Hocus Pocus, stop this pokiness.
Along with the forget-me-not. The bone regrow, forget-me-not,
Skelegro,
and blimmin' stabby gone.
Stab-be-gone.
I reckon there's like adverts for it in as well.
Now in lemon flavour.
Why do I feel like that'd be worse though in the lemon flavour?
That'll be fine.
Oh, anyway,
I imagine it fucking hurt having a bone regrow.
yeah, right.
I imagine that fucking cane.
My
Well,
mic
I've
glue.
broken bones, but 6 weeks to heal.
Yeah, but this
like
is
you
like
don't
in a
feel
night.
it. Yeah, the growing pains, the stabbing.
I could only imagine
Ugh.
what you'd have been like if there was a bone regrow that grew back in a day.
I would have been a fucking idiot, a bigger idiot.
You'd have been like, dip it, dip it. Who's been dipping their knob in the bone regrow?
Skelegro, stop.
That's disgusting. Everybody's got to use that bone regrow.
It's communal bone regrow.
But yeah, so there's only Quidditch.
One sport, Quidditch.
What about the other ones they do at the bloody Tri-Wizard Cup?
They're not sports. They're more.
What, dragon fighting?
Yeah, it's a tournament.
I thought they said that like dragon fighting was a sport back in the day.
They don't fight dragons. You tame and capture them,
Yeah.
like Pokemon.
Okay.
Because that's what one of the Weasleys does. They go capture dragons.
Still kind of cool though, as a
yeah,
sport.
but it's a job, not a sport.
But you're already making up ideas for my sports. Dragon taming.
The goalkeeper's a dragon.
No, I'm just thinking like dragon taming straight up. And put them in an arena and off you go. Ride it.
See, I thought it'd be cool to do like horse riding polo,
With
but on
unicorns?
the back of mythical creatures.
With unicorns.
Yeah.
And a griffin.
But yeah. Fucking take it to the skies.
Where are we putting the goals?
On the floor.
On the floor? Above the floor?
No, like a normal goal.
Okay.
That's how the ball gets there doesn't matter.
Yeah, but this is wizard stuff. You've got to have more than just those magical creatures.
Which would be cool. You could like whack
No,
it with a dragon's
I've
wing or
got
something.
it.
Be cool as fuck.
The pitch should rotate.
The pitch should rotate. Why?
Because if you put it on a circle, like most polo courts are, yeah, like horse polo ones anyway, but literally you could have the two goals and then both of them like rotate
Right.
around in a circle. So literally like you've got to remember where the goals are as
Oh
well.
god, you'd be so sick.
No, I'm just on about the outside. So you could have the two goals on the outside. but
Just the
middle
goals rotate,
You see?
but the middle stays still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How the goalies would be constantly walking.
I've got you in this, right? But I didn't tell you the second half. I was going to say we released some violent animals halfway through as well. And like you got to stop like a
Dodge
dementor.
the hippogriff.
Like a dementor.
A
and shit.
dementor.
Yeah.
That's not a violent animal. That's a prison keeping tool.
Now, I have a question for you as well, and I only realised it the other day when I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Harry Potter. I was thinking about Dementors, right? I'm pretty certain Azkaban is not to keep people in, it's to keep the Dementors in.
Yes and no.
See what I'm
It's-
on about?
it's a bit of
I'm like,
both.
hey guys, here's some guys that we don't like.
Feed on them.
Feed on them. Don't go into the rest of the world. That's what I felt like. I don't know why, but the other day I was like, hold on a minute. They have no bars, but technically it's an open prison for them.
On a giant rock.
Yeah,
And they have doors and
but there's no guards, right?
no, the Dementors are the guards.
That's what I'm on about. So basically, they run the prison. So it's
Yeah.
not really a prison. It's more of just like their farm,
Kind of, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like it's where we keep them, where we keep the Dementors out back, right?
It's like the Promised Neverland, that place.
Yeah, but it's not promising for anybody that's human or any wizards that have to go there.
No.
Also, when the guards go there, do they just lob them on the island,
No, they put them in.
or do they float them on the island? They're just,
No, they can put them in because they can use their
Patronus.
Patronus to guide them.
So is it like
Keep
hold
them
it?
safe.
Oh, is it like with the...
Patronus doesn't always come out as an animal. You can just cast it like an umbrella.
See, I thought it'd be cooler if they were just like whoop, and just
drop them in. Leviosa.
Oh, look, there's a new one. There's a new one for you.
Just drop them straight in a hole.
Yeah, with all the Dementors. That makes it more horrific.
Good luck.
Yeah. Like I said, give them a twig as their one.
Just the Snickers for their first encounter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't eat that straight away.
Can you make a Patronus without having a wand?
No. I mean, you can do magic without having a wand, but the wand amplifies the magical ability.
Sorry, we're well off track here, but this is like me asking questions, mainly because I thought about this the other day with Dementors. I was like, holy shit.
So
it kind of does make sense.
The magic belongs to the person, which is why you get non-magical people and magical people. But magical people aren't magic enough, like house elves or what are they called? The goblins.
Creature.
Wait,
is that creature? No.
Creatures are house elves.
Are they all just at Gringotts? The goblins.
Pretty much. It was kind of a very racist.
I'm also kind of thinking
stereotype.
There's your second farm.
And because humans aren't magical enough, they need to amplify it through the wand, which is why they have to resonate with the wand.
Okay, no, that's fine.
As a piece of them.
I just like... I had this self-realization the other day when I was just like, holy shit, Dementors are only kept there because they want to be there.
Yeah, they get to feed for free. It's like living in a McDonald's.
Oh, they'd be super... That's why they're so wide. They're actually, like, ghostly thin, but, like, they've got so fat from eating all these people's with souls, right? That's why. They're all fat Dementors. That's why when Voldy turns up, he's like, come on, guys, we got to get fit. You're going out into the
But
wild.
they can't feed on Voldemort.
No, he's got, like, several souls.
Because he's put his soul outside of his body.
Yeah, but no, I'm on about, like, when he comes along and it's like, hey, guys, why are you just hanging out here? Just, the world's there. Come with me.
Yeah, and I never understood why they used them to protect Hogwarts.
What, Dementors?
Yeah.
No, never did I.
It's such a weird...
It's like a
plot.
goldfish bowl where the cat's in the goldfish.
Pretty much, yeah.
No.
The fox is in the hen house.
Well, no, actually, no. Hold on. It is correct that actually, like, you've got the fish, but then round the bowl, you've just got loads of cats.
Yeah.
Just sitting around there going, I'm going to eat that.
You wait till you leave.
Wait until somebody tries to get us out of there. Especially with the fucking train, by the way.
The children!
The train episode. Or the train
Somebody
bit.
think of the children!
Somebody think of the... Right, who thought we've got to get them there? Train. This time. Why didn't they use the same thing as they did flu powder and shit?
Yeah, they can do. I think it's a tradition more than it is anything else. But you're in the middle of a war.
Dumbledore is a stickler for
out
tradition.
fucking
He's
windows.
like, no. Have them run the gauntlet. Going through the Dementor.
Some of you may die. I'll have to sacrifice.
What about the first year, sir? Well, let's see how good they hold up.
I never understood why they didn't teach them the Patronus before they put the Dementors there. They did it after the fact, and only when Harry nearly died.
That just tells me the oversight. They're like, oh, maybe we should have.
I knew I forgot something.
Look, we put the Dementors there. We put the children there. We just completely forgot that they had no idea how to defend themselves.
We forgot that they were children.
Also,
our bad.
Isn't there a barrier around Hogwarts at that point?
Yes.
So the Dementors,
barrier.
I guess, are just like,
pretty much.
touch it, and they're just like, What about Hagrid? He has to go outside. That poor man. He's just come back from Azkaban the first time, and he's like, oh no, not again.
Hagrid didn't go to Azkaban. Did he go to Azkaban?
Yes, he did. They had to spring him out of jail in the Prisoner of Azkaban. Yes.
Prisoner of
Because they thought,
Azkaban is
in
serious.
the Chamber of Secrets. Where they were like, come on, off to Azkaban because your fucking pet's around again. And he's like, oh no, not again. He does.
Honestly, don't remember.
Yeah.
I might need to watch Potter.
In the Chamber of Secrets. Because he
might
was
need to
always
watch
said to be
Potter.
the guy that let the animal loose, the snake loose. Wasn't he?
Yeah,
They were like,
Nagini.
oh, he's the one that had the snake that was loose.
I thought he was blamed for... He was the spider.
No, he was blamed for it the first time. He went to Azkaban. He then got out because they were like, it's probably not him. And then they took him back because they were like, children are dying again. It must be the creepy old man with all the hair and beard. Well, they did. I've never seen racial profiling like, but honestly.
What's that half giant dude?
What's that half giant? Racist. That's what they are. All of them. And Hagrid's like, oh no, not again. And Dumbledore's like, well, you did bring this weird shit into the school, so...
Fluffy is his.
Yeah.
The Cerberus, the three-headed dog that's guarding the Chamber of Secrets. The spider was him.
Wasn't it the tree as well? He brought the tree in.
The Whomping Willow.
Yes, he was the one that planted the fucker.
I think so.
I'm pretty certain it was. When he was back in Hogwarts times.
Or it was one of the original Wormtail lot.
Yeah, it might have
because
been.
it's used as the entrance to get into the Shrieking Shack.
He definitely put the fish people in the lake, though. 100%.
I think they might have been there already.
No, in we go.
A bucket at a time.
Just a bucket of little fish
like
people.
sea monkeys.
Yeah, like sea monkeys. He's like, oh, they're my pets again.
Slipped and his wand hit him.
100%.
Oh, shouldn't have done that.
I made people again. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, we're miles off topic.
Well,
but
miles
still, we should
off
actually
topic.
talk about the crimes of Hagrid, to be honest.
The spider was the biggest one. Like, that is... Don't bring a giant spider into school.
And they made... He was like, oh, it's only a small pet this time. And then, oh, it's getting bigger. Keep it in a room. Keep it in a box.
Then he kept it in a cupboard.
Yeah.
Then he kept it in a room.
Yep.
And then it got out.
And he's like, oh, probably should have dealt with that.
Probably.
And then...
Giant prick.
Only because Tom Riddle was like, oh, by the way, I'm going to fuck you up because they will think you're the person that did all this shit. It was me that released the
your Riddle voice.
Yes. Hagrid. Good. I was the one that released the snake.
I knew it.
No, that's Snape.
I know.
I was going with Tom
I
Riddle.
can't do any other impressions from Harry Potter. I just can't.
But honestly...
Ronald Weasley.
Right. Back to the sports before we ruin what could potentially have been an entire series talking about the crimes of Hagrid, the crimes of pretty much Hogwarts as well, to be honest.
Dumbledore was an asshole.
Man didn't know what he was doing.
He had no clue what the fuck he was doing.
And I genuinely feel like I would have done a much better job.
I think anybody would have done a much better job.
I reckon even Mr. Weasley would have done the best job.
Mrs. Weasley.
No. Could you imagine her being late once? Where have you been? Every time. Imagine going up to her office.
You bitch!
We got you, bitch.
It's not a bad Weasley impression.
I have no doubt that she's not into spank. She's 100%
She's
into
not
slapping
into
people.
Spanx.
She's 100% into the fucking corporal punishments.
How those children were made is none of our business. And how they're punished is also none of our business.
100%. I'm telling you. She's up there with the blue cane. She's like, come on.
Do you think there are wizarding sex toys?
Yes. 100%.
It's like a wand.
Oh, I bet there's a salesman.
A travelling sexy
salesman.
salesman. A wizardy fuck.
Yeah.
Selling
No, I bet
sexy
he's
wizard
not. I bet
toys.
he's a gnome or some shit.
No.
I bet he is. You got... sorry, gnomes. But
Could be a
like,
vampire. They exist in Harry Potter.
I think it'll be a gnome for some reason. Are there gnomes in the wizarding world?
I don't know.
Or are they just
top of my
really
head.
short blowing dobbies?
Already. You mean house elves?
Yeah.
They're not called dobbies.
Well-
Just one of them was called Dobby.
Yeah, well, I feel like
House elves.
there's hundreds of them that look
I
like...
reckon it'd be a house elf. I reckon he'd fucking poof his way into your bedroom and watch you use it.
Yeah, go on.
Like porno mags that move.
What would they be called, though? No, let's not get into
What?
that.
The porno mag?
No, I'm talking about like
Wizardy
the sex
fucks.
toys. Oh, you know what? Wizarding fucks. That's the name of the company. We're already on it.
Love honey for wizards.
Oh, but the thing is, right, you'd still have to go into that place. I bet it's like down, not Diagon Alley, Nocturne Alley.
Oh, yeah.
Did
Yeah.
I do that right?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I got that right.
Nocturne.
Yeah, I bet it's down there, right next to the Bits
Yeah.
and Bob's place.
Yeah, right next to some weird fucking antique shop.
Actually, I
and
think
then
that guy owns that shop.
the rainbowest of rainbow sex toy shop. Mm-hmm. Sexy wizarding outfits.
But the Bits and Bob's guy owns that shop as well. I think it's connected.
You walk from one into the other and he just goes through a door in the middle.
Yeah. No.
Puts on a different apron.
Door's on the side. On that side, he comes through on that one. You see what I mean? Completely opposite sides to where you'd expect. It's Wizard.
It's Wizarding Fox.
Yeah.
Who cares? Wizards can do what they want.
Hey, it's Wizarding Fox.
He could flu powder
Everybody
into
knows
there.
that
Who
still.
cares? You just poof and he's got a pink apron on instead of
Why do they have to
green
go in
one.
a fireplace to use flu power?
They don't.
So then why do they?
I think it's the poofy explosion
Oh,
needs
is it for
to
the
be
cleaner?
contained.
That would be a sensible thing.
So,
Like having the
yeah,
cleaner come along, he's like, oh, always having to clean up the flu powder.
Yeah, I think it's that. But they also have port keys as well, which is an item that can be used to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like the Triwizard Cup was one, the boot was one. Just touch it.
Huh.
Why aren't they just everywhere?
Cheaper?
Cheaper than
Or
what?
is it big flu powder company?
An old boot and a spell?
Yeah. Or is it just big flu powder?
Big flu powder, that's what it is.
That's
It
the
must be.
corporation holding down the new transport for the old stuff.
The BFP, the
Yeah, it's
British
like-
flu powder.
Yeah. There was a huge flu powder spill one time. Moved the entire British Isles at one point.
Oh no, Canada was founded.
Yeah.
Flu powder accident.
Yeah. No, that's where Doggerland went. Alright? 100% that. It's just, achoo, the thing, woof, gone.
Oh, Newfoundland.
Ocean. Right?
What? That's what happened to Atlantis, clearly.
Yeah.
Just a flu powder accident.
Yeah. Put it under the water. Shit.
Shit.
Oh, was Atlantis a wizard place then?
I honestly don't know. I've never heard of Atlantis being used in Harry Potter. I imagine it was.
Or do you
But,
think
like
they...
ancient wizards, not modern wizarding
Yeah.
wizards?
But they were out of the world.
Yeah, kept themselves to themselves.
And then the mystery became, like, where did they go?
Yeah.
Flu powder.
Well, it's probably just some barrier that keeps it invisible, like Themyscira or something. For
Maybe.
Wonder Woman.
Wait, so it's there.
Hidden from man, yeah.
So
And
when
they
that guy's
get
like,
on
I
with their
swear
wizardy
there
fuck.
was an island I hit in the ocean. And they're like, no, there wasn't. You're just an idiot.
He probably hit an island.
That's the BP guy.
That's the BP bit. And on that note, it's time for us to chuff off. If you've got any questions or queries, you can go to our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at How Not Summon the Podcast. Go to our YouTube and Discord at How Not Summon the Podcast, where you can comment, like, subscribe, give us suggestions for future episodes.
This is going to a part 2, guys.
This has been straight
you'll
to a
actually
part
get
two.
the question we were trying to answer in the
In
first
part
one.
2.
See you later.
Ta-ra.
Before you blink, first create another scene, messing up in ways unseen. How not to solve in a scenario. Crisis and Sheeny on the go. Laughing loud with the crazy show. How not to summon a scenario. Crisis and Sheeny on the go. Laughing loud with the crazy show.